Welcome to Scattercast, episode 8, the first Scattercast of 2021. Yay, we made it, guys.
We are here.
Happy New Year, everybody. So with me
New
today
Year.
we got Gainer-kun.
Hello there.
Hey, Gainer-kun, and we have Theodius. How are you, Theodius?
I'm doing swell.
Good. Happy New Year's. Everybody have a good New Year?
Yeah.
Just
Nice.
relaxing.
Quiet.
Cool.
Went and seen some friends. Came home around 10 o'clock. And just relaxed and watched some Supernatural until the New Year's came in.
Speaking of Supernatural, I just saw a trailer of Walker. It's so weird seeing Jared
God.
to see him.
Padalecki.
Is another. He still seems like he's acting like. I forgot if he's Sam. He's acting like Sam still. He's like the same character.
Dean.
Yeah. I wonder if Dean will make some cameos. Well, welcome.
You know, Dean right now is working with The Boys, season 3.
Oh, okay, that'll be cool.
He's going to be what's his character's name? His character's name is... I can't think of it right now. They
Maybe
show
it'll come
him
to you.
in a statue in a couple of episodes, and they say, "Oh yeah, the so and so was a good guy."
Oh, so it's someone they've already mentioned in the show, and he's going to come back as that character now. Cool.
Yeah,
He's going to be Dean Winchester.
He was part of the Seven back in the day.
Oh, it was a different Seven, set of Seven. Well,
because there's the original, and a couple of them left. One of them died. A couple of retired. So they're gonna go back to some of the original. And there's, for some reason, in the original, the main captain guy, what's his name?
The current Captain and Boys?
Yeah, the Boys. The current head superhero. The Seven.
The American guy. All Might. Homelander. I was combining All Might.
Homelander, Larry? It's like
Soldier Boy is the guy that what's his name gonna be playing?
Soulja Boy, like the rapper?
No, not like the rapper who made a video game system that didn't make the video game system, just smacked his name on something that's already.
All right.
Continue.
No.
2000.
So let's first Scattercast of 2021. That's why we're called Scatterbrain Studios out there, because we ran on tangents and we're very scatterbrained. Mm-hmm. So today we're going to be talking about predictions and what we're looking forward to in 2021. But first we'll go around and see what everybody's been up to. How about yourself, Theodius?
Well, I've just been up to checking out this Game Pass, playing a little bit of Cyberpunk 2077, listening to Dresden Files on my Audible.
Ever since you mentioned it, I don't know if my computer's been picking up, but I've been seeing Dresden Files stuff everywhere.
Yes, you'll catch the bug once you listen to or read one of the first books. You'll be like, it's pretty good.
Nice.
I like to listen to it. It's narrated by James Marsters.
And does he do voices for every character? Like,
a voice per se. He doesn't really get into, but he'll mimic a voice or do an accent.
Oh, okay. He'll do a different style,
like that,
but he won't.
Yeah, he'll do a different style, but it's not really into the voice. But he does well. He'll distinguish one character from the next. You can tell.
Cool. How about yourself, Gainer-kun?
I jumped onto the Game Pass bandwagon as well, so I started today with some River Girls, and I'm trying.
Oh, River Ransom.
River Girls, City Girls.
River City Girls.
Yeah. World of Horror, but before that, though, I finally got on the bandwagon very late for Animal Crossing New Horizons. So they've been playing it. They really enjoyed it, so I got it on mine. So I got my own little island, and I go and visit them, and they visit my island, and it's been fun times.
Nice. Do you have KK Slider yet?
What's that?
Do you have KK Slider?
Just in my dreams.
I think you need a rank 4 island or something for KK Slider to appear.
I didn't even know that my island gets ranked.
Yeah, so the higher the rank, then you get more guests. I guess that's how you win the game. You have to get like a 6. Like a rank 6 island is what is like the end game.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, yeah. The little HOA people came and gave my house a B, so I'm trying to make
Did
the house
they?
a 30. It would be, which I didn't think was so bad because all I have inside my house right now is just like a bale of hay for a bed. I have my dream bed, and I got like a sewing machine in the corner. It's my little knickknacks, but it's my little place, so I enjoy it.
Nice. And I've been trying to wrap up the anime shows from the season because new season's just around the corner. And I guess we'll talk about some shows I'm looking forward to when I talk about what I'm looking forward to in 2021. And also I've been playing with Theodius some Grounded, which is an early access game, but it's a lot of fun. I think we already have a video on YouTube, so you guys can check it out. And I think we'll have some more on the way. It's pretty cool. It's like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You're just tiny little teenagers running around your backyard trying to survive, fighting off ants and building huts and lean-tos and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Enjoying it.
All right. Yeah, so let's get into the meat of the episode. So 2020, it was a year. And I guess since so much stuff got delayed and, production schedules got thrown off, 2021 feels like it's going to be really jam-packed. You guys want to start with some predictions? You guys have any predictions for big things that haven't really been announced or just rumors? What do you guys think on video games, movies, TV shows, anything big that's going to be happening in 2021?
2021.
You got any predictions, Teddy?
I'm predicting Nintendo announce their step-up console. Don't know what it's going to be.
Do you think it's going to come out this year, or they're just going to announce it?
I think it's going to be announced. I don't think it's going to be launched. I think the launch is going to be a workup. I think they need to work up to that. But I think there's going to be an announcement about it.
I really feel they're going to announce it and release it this year.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of like they did the new Nintendo or the new DS, or was it? Yeah, the new 3DS.
The new 3DS. Is that the official name?
Xenoblade Chronicles, and so this one's going to be able to play. It's going to up-res all those games a little bit better. So like Witcher 3 and all that stuff is going to be a lot better.
So do you think there'll be games that like exclusively work with this Switch Pro that won't be backward compatible? Or do you think it'll be like PS4 Pro where everything works on both systems?
I think in the beginning they're going to have stuff like, okay, it's going to be able to play on this one and on this one, but then they're going to phase it out slowly but surely, in the future, especially when they go forward, moving on to their next gen system. And it's going to be like, okay, well, you can play it on your new Nintendo Switch, but not your old Nintendo Switch. And then you can play it. But if you have the new Nintendo Switch, most people just move their libraries over anyway. So most people are going to be upgrading from the old Nintendo Switch to the new Nintendo Switch, which is going to have a better memory, which is going to be able to push a little bit better graphics and stuff like that.
So do you think Nintendo's only going to be doing like Switches from now on? They're all going to be the same hybrid console,
I think
handheld console hybrids?
No, but I think right now they know they have both markets in the palm of their hand.
Do you think Nintendo will eventually make a traditional console again?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really?
I think Nintendo is all about console. They're all about portability and they're all about family fun. But when the need arises and they want to change, they will take the older tech, and they will use it. Like that's what they did with the Switch. It was a little bit older tech, became more available, and they used it to build the Switch. And that's what they did. They did with each system. So, yeah, I think they'll just be a step behind, but their next system is going to be a nice, sizable, meaty box. That's going to be able to do probably what the PlayStation 4 does.
Interesting. I guess we can stay on this Nintendo page because we haven't. I mean, Nintendo doesn't have a whole lot announced, right, for 2021, correct? Like anything solid? Do you guys any big first person?
They do have some, how do you say, announcements, stuff to look forward to.
Yeah, but we don't have any dates for 2021 for any of their big IPs, right? Zelda is 35.
They have a date for Bravely Default 2.
Oh, okay. Early in the year, right?
That's not really Nintendo's.
Yeah, but not first person.
But that's still one of their.
I'm looking forward to that February.
February, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they've teased a lot of titles. Do you think we're going to see anything? Do you think we'll see well, it's Link's, it's Zelda's 35th anniversary this year, 2021. Do you think we'll see Breath of the Wild 2?
I think we'll see it at the end of this year, November.
You think we might actually see the game?
I don't know if we will for this.
We will see the game. I don't know if we're going to see it in our hands, but we will see the game.
We'll see stuff about it, but you don't think it'll come out?
Yeah, I think they will start to show maybe sometime during quote unquote E3. They will show something about Metroid Prime 4.
Okay.
But it's not going to be released until end of next year, beginning of 2022.
So you think it might be released this year though, Metroid Prime?
Metroid Prime, no. I think it will be released when they are going to release their step up console.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think they're waiting on with that, because I think they want it to be as complex as a lot of the newer games like Cyberpunk 2077. I think they want it to be up there because they don't have a lot of complex first-party games, and Metroid was leaning towards that in their last Metroid Prime 3 game. It was, it felt like, wow, they're stepping up and trying to catch Halo right here.
Can you imagine an open world Cyberpunk Metroid game?
That's what I'm like. Okay, and they can do an open world. If they did it for what was that game? Crisis.
Yeah.
If they did it like that, they can do that. I mean,
can you imagine though, like a couple different planets and you're like fully explorable? Samus needs to.
I think they may even do sort of. I think they probably wanted to do something sort of like.
I guess Metroids and Castlevania, Metroidvanias, those are kind of the first open world games, and the world is all there. You just have to kind of find the right level ups and items to be able to get to those sections.
Did you ever play this game for the Switch? I can't think of the name, but it's Polygon, and it's basically No Man's Sky and Metroid combined. Because basically, what it is you're going from planet to planet, and you can explore the planet. Most of the planets have little to nothing on them. Maybe some secrets here, some resources, and you need resources to upgrade your weapons and your ship and stuff like that. But then you have the main planets you can go to, which have the story. Levels and actually levels and dangers and monsters and enemies and stuff like that.
It's on the Switch.
So I think this is on the Switch.
Oh.
When I get my Switch and fired up, I'll get you the name. It's called like something Morphia or Morphia or something like that.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, so I think maybe Metroid wanted to do something like that. It just looked too similar to that game. They're like, okay, scrap this. You just paste and copy that and trying to make it look Metroid. We can't do that. Let's start from scratch, but we want that idea, but we're going to move forward and do it a little bit more presentable, maybe. I don't know. That's just me taking a while.
I mean, the Switch needs to have a big year. I mean, they had a huge year last year. Animal Crossing was humongous, but I mean, what else did they release first party-wise in 2020? Pikmin, I mean, some HD remasters.
Mario's Mansion or Luigi's Mansion.
That was the year before.
The what's called Zelda Calamity.
Yeah,
but those always feel like lower property, like not Nintendo proper, I guess. Think we'll get a new Splatoon?
That is a possibility.
Nintendo
I think this Splatoon is winding down and either going to do a huge expansion on it, or they're going to come out with the
maybe like a hero shooter. Splatoon.
Maybe something with some sort of. Everybody's into the what is it called?
You think like a battle royale, maybe?
Battle royale. So they kind of did that. Was it a 4-player PVE thing?
Yeah,
and that did really well. People enjoyed that.
Interesting. Yeah, I want them to do something more with Splatoon, but Nintendo needs. I think Nintendo's the window between when they announce stuff and things coming out have been shorter and shorter for Nintendo. I think they're scared by announcing delays, and I think they want like concrete dates before they announce stuff. So I can see them announcing some stuff this summer spring and summer and having it coming out by November, December. I expect to see either Breath of the Wild 2 or Metroid, and probably a Pokemon. I think they're due for a Pokemon remake too.
Well, they have Snap coming out.
Yeah, but I mean like either like a remake Pearl and Sapphire or something, or I mean Diamond Pearl or I get them all confused.
The add-ons during this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then of course Go has to have something new.
Yeah, they're always putting new stuff out. Any other video game predictions, guys? Well, we already got new consoles from Sony and Microsoft.
Well, we need Bayonetta. We've been waiting on that one.
Okay, and that's coming for Switch. No More
Heroes is supposed to come out.
Okay. How about predictions? You guys got any other crazy predictions for anything in the video game industry? You think VR is going to make a big leap?
They say that the PlayStation 5 is going to get the upgrade to their VR, but I don't know.
So they're going to get new hardware instead of using the PS4 hardware?
I don't know if it's a prediction, but I do want a old school Castlevania, like in the vein of the GBA and the DS games.
It's your wish list?
We're going to get 64 games added onto the virtual console.
I have a prediction. I don't have a prediction. I have like a wish list. Can someone make, GOG is supposed to be, they start off as, getting classic, especially adventure games for PC. Can someone make a storefront that just sells old console games? Partner up with Nintendo and Sega and, what's it called, SNK and all the old video game creators and just sell, old, for $2-3 a pop. So they can all be in one place instead of having to get emulators, instead of the little Super Nintendo shop or the Nintendo shop and Switch. I would love to have
a good idea.
Where you can just buy.
That would take so much curating.
Just a huge storefront. And
but you would have to go to different this collaborator, that collaborator.
I would love to have all. I guess would be I would love all my PlayStation, all my games. Well, you know what? I don't know if anybody would be paying any of that stuff piece by piece anymore. Maybe a streaming service. You think it's viable? Well, I guess it'd be nice if people could buy it. They can keep it digitally and have it all in one place.
Well, you can get the Atari, and it has all the original. Get the what is it called? The Atari.
There's lots of little packs. You got to buy your Mega Man pack. You got to buy your Castlevania collection.
No. The new Atari system.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Is that still coming out?
Yeah. One of the what's his name? What are my YouTube influencers' names? I can't even think of these guys.
But someone's talking about
one of the guys I watch, Ken Kevinson.
Mm-hmm.
He was showing off his Atari, and it looked pretty cool. It looked slick.
He actually has it already.
Yeah, he was showing it off. And
is it just? It's an Android machine, right? It's gonna be running Android or no?
It has a PC mode, and I think he ended up running Cyberpunk off of it.
Whoa, is it that powerful? That's what I was going to ask next. Is it modern?
Well, no, he was able to, because it had the PC mode, Windows mode, so he was able to download Stadia and then play it through Stadia.
Oh, so he can cloud right on the pod. So, that's interesting.
Yeah, so to people who want Cyberpunk, and Stadia is the best way to play it right now. Get the Atari.
That's true.
And get Stadia.
Game Pass. It'll be good to get a little powerful Android box, stream Game Pass stuff on it, stream Stadias.
Yeah, they're right now with all these streaming platforms, Alienware really needs to jump on a streaming box for people who want to just get online and play their, here's my Stadia app, here's my Xbox Pass app, here's my PlayStation Now app, and I can just play it all on this one thing with my controller. Mm-hmm. Whatever controller I want to play, it will plug into this via Bluetooth.
Maybe that's going to be Nintendo's next jump. They're going to make because I thought this generation legit was going to be just streaming machines, but they ended up making proper.
I think they know people will react, if they just went straight from digital and said no more CDs. I mean, look at the way they reacted when when Xbox said you have to always be online, no ifs, ands, or but. People started canceling their pre-orders, so they have to be really careful how they do it, and they're inching us towards the edge of all
Maybe
digital, and
maybe
then they're going to push us.
when 5G, is fully it's everywhere. Because then you
Yeah,
can have a mobile device linked to 5G. You can play
once
it
you get to
anywhere.
the point where AR glasses will be able to provide you with like turn-based
All right,
and
maybe.
functionality on the go while you're driving, then yeah, that's when I see everything being all digital pretty well. You can play AR games on your glasses while you're driving in your
All right.
self-driven car.
So maybe now we're predicting stuff way too past 2021. All right. So what kind of announced games that you guys already know are coming out are you guys looking forward to 2021?
Bravely Default 2.
Bravely Default.
I enjoy
I'm
this
look,
game a lot.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking forward to the official Cyberpunk 2077 launch.
It already launched. We're just
Yeah,
waiting
but
for a better
they're supposed to do
patch.
these two patches, and a lot of the influencers today, Dreamcast guy was saying that they had this guy leak out a lot of the info. He's a designer there or a writer or whatever at the CD Project Red, and they were saying that he was like spilling all this information how the game was supposed to be this unbelievably awesome game that was just like there was a police officer who was on his last and he gives you control of his body so that you can go in there and take out all these guys and you're like a super police. There was an underground that they had to scrap. There's all this stuff that they had to take and remove, which made the game what it is today. And they're like, yeah, it was supposed to be so much better, and they're going to put a lot more of this stuff back into it
Wow, really?
between now and the second patch. It's supposed to be like a super game, and then they're going to do free DLC. They launched early 2021, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm still playing. A lot of people have dropped it. A lot of people say I'm putting it down and not picking it up. A lot of people say don't buy it, just wait.
They're gonna
I
wait
was like,
until
oh, I'll play it and then I'll wait a couple, erase all my data, and then try again. Start a different life path.
Interesting. How about you, Leon? John, anything else? Jaina Kuhn.
Resident Evil Village.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to that one. I like Ratchet and Clank. They're gonna do the PS5 one. I'm looking forward
Really?
to
On PS5 stuff to finally come
games that
out.
might be coming out within the next
Yeah.
years. I don't know God of War if that one's set for 21 or 22. But no,
They're releasing
going through all
Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury.
That's right. That's coming out.
Yeah, that's supposed to be pretty fun. I think I may want to dip into that. I didn't get it on the first one. I played it, but I didn't get the 3D World, and I was like, it's a fun game. I like Mario 3D games. So
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Back for Blood. That was announced at the Video Game Awards.
Yeah.
It's going to be that.
the Returnal looks good.
Oh, yeah. Looks interesting. There's a new Gran Turismo supposed to be coming out. PS5.
Halo game.
What's that?
Infinite. Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Rise. I'm looking forward to Monster Hunter Rise. I want to get into that with you guys.
Yeah. And Village too. I want to play that. Monster Hunter. I gotta see. I gotta find one that actually grabs me. All right. Now I want to talk about this section because this is what I'm mostly excited for. Movies in 2021. I'm so looking forward to big blockbuster movies again. Hopefully seeing them in theaters, but even not, HBO Max, Disney Plus. Dune. Really, really, really want to see Dune already. I want to see MCU movies again. What are we supposed to have? Like 4 of them this year?
Black Widow, Eternals,
Shang-Chi, and what else? Eternals, and what's the last one? Oh, the Spider-Man movie supposed to be coming out too.
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. And we got some musicals that got delayed, Into the Heights.
Into the
Or In the
Heights,
Heights. West Side Story. The new Ghostbusters, I think, looks really cool. Very Stranger Things.
Coming out.
Yeah. What's that?
That Ghostbusters, I forgot all about that one.
Raya and the Last Dragon. Morbius with Jared... What's not Jared Leto? Is it Jared Leto? Yeah, it is, huh? Morbius.
Yeah, because that's going to coincide with Blade.
Ah.
I think Morbius is going to introduce Blade, and then Blade's going to introduce other characters.
Well, Blade... Because Blade's going to be played by Mashallah Ali, right?
Yeah.
But that's Disney.
Morbius
is the...
they're always their enemies.
Yeah, but I think Morbius in the cinematic universe is going to be a Sony thing. I don't know if they're going to be able to have crossover with Blade. Oh, Matrix 4?
Matrix 4, there's...
Suicide Squad. For these, the reboot.
James Bond. That's the big one that they pushed back and caused that little mini collapse.
Which one?
James Bond.
Oh, yeah, Bond.
That was supposed to be...
How about, what's it called? I keep thinking, the Ryan Reynolds, he's an NPC.
Free Guy.
What is it?
Free Guy.
Free Guy. That never came out after all, right? It got pushed back?
They pushed it back.
I wanted to see that. I think, is Wicked going to be 2021? It's another musical.
I don't think it is 2021.
Jungle Cruise got pushed back.
Evan Hansen, but I don't know when that is.
Ugh. Yeah, so there's tons of movies. I really can't wait to see movies. How about you guys? Anything else?
They're showing them at home. Just get HBO and you'll be on HBO Max.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to end up going. Oh, is it the Uncharted movie supposed to be coming out?
I'm not even sure.
Tom Holland's new movie with Daisy Ridley, Chaos Walking. Most of these movies are probably bad. Oh, Raya, The Last Dragon.
Raya, Luca.
Man, once movies, hopefully, you think we'll be able to go start watching them in spring?
No, in limited fashion.
I don't mind limited if they have every other row, and I saw Tenant, every other row, seats in between. I think that's fine, especially when
it kind of sucks that we're like we were the out of the first world nations, I guess, if you want to say that. It's kind of slow on getting ourselves back on our feet.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Japan. They're opening and announcing Mario Land, Super Nintendo World.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't even do that. They put hours on indefinitely. On hold. Indefinitely.
We'll get there. We're just coming back slowly. Be safe, everybody.
That's all we can do. Be safe and have everybody on the same page.
Well,
if everybody was on the same page,
let's get to some TV shows then. That's someplace we could stay at home and be safe. Especially streaming. Anything. Ooh, I'm looking forward. Witcher 2. Season 2. That's supposed to be 2021, right?
Yeah, I think they're done filming it right now.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Did you ever watch first season, Gainer?
I did not.
Oh, it's good. I was kind of... like everybody was so... I didn't jump on that hype train and stuff, but then I started watching it. I was like, man, this is super good. I want to go and play the games now.
The first... if you play the third one, the games don't really go in any order, particularly.
Oh,
they
yeah?
Actually pull from
Can I just jump into the third?
You can jump into the third one, and it'll start filling you in on the storyline of what's going on, and you'll be... And it's on Switch, so you don't have to try to go out and get it on a different console here and get it on another console there.
I can get on PC too.
Yeah. So it's good. It's fun. It's sort of Batman's combat is, where you hit the A button, and when you see somebody's red, you hit the block or the parry or the block button, and it'll block them, and you can attack them. Somebody else is about to hit you, you have to hit the corresponding button to block them. It's like that. So it's really timing-based combat, which is not too hard to master. But it's fun. Open world. Good stories. Interesting NPCs.
I do want to see WandaVision. which is going to be here
Yeah,
any
that'll
day
start
now.
up pretty soon.
All the MCU TV shows. What's following up WandaVision? Is it Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldiers after that. But first, I want to ask Teddy, have you seen any of The Stand? That's something that's kind of currently going on.
Ah,
No, not yet. I'm gonna wait till it airs completely, then watch it through.
what's
So I've been avoiding all the.
what's it airing
online-
on?
Huh? It's CB All Access.
Yeah, CBS.
Okay.
That's
So-
not easy to get sometimes. I don't have it.
Yeah. So definitely the site. So WandaVision, then Falcon Winter Soldier, then Loki, and then maybe What If. Star
Yeah.
Wars stuff's not supposed to be coming until the end of the year, I think, right?
Yeah, it'll be a while for that.
Which one is that?
We have Mando season 3, the Book of Boba Fett, and then there's supposed to be another one, the Rebel one or something. I can't remember what it's called. But there's another third series supposed to be out this year. I don't think Obi-Wan is until next year. But I think they're all going to be at the end of the year. But we should have... Discworld. Have you read Discworld, Teddy?
No, I have not
The
read
books.
this.
I heard it's like a really crazy, sprawling book series. And BBC is making a TV series on like one of the books or one of the...
I saw a lot of the advertisements for that. over the
Yeah.
weekend when I was watching it. I didn't know that it was part of Discworld. I don't know, the advertisements didn't really grab me too much seeing it. It's a lot of strange characters, and it's sort of like a police force. I don't know, maybe if I was more into the Discworld, or I knew more about Discworld.
I just like it because anything BBC America does always piques my interest. There's supposed to be Stranger Things, is that the new season can be this year, 2021?
I do not know. I'm not 100% sure.
It has to be because they've been working on it forever. I think it was supposed to be in 2020.
Lord of the Rings is coming out this year, though, isn't it?
Is it? Have they announced any casting or shooting or anything?
I don't know, but I thought they already did.
That would be awesome.
Isaac Asimov has a TV show based on his Foundation books, so I'm want to really get into that.
Okay.
So then Halo is supposed to have their TV series.
What? Really?
Oh, yeah, looking forward to that.
That would be cool.
Who else? The Pantheon. It's a show called Pantheon. It's AMC's first animated series.
What? It's going to be animated?
Yeah. So then there's going to be a Star Trek Prodigy coming on Nickelodeon.
What? Star Trek?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
It's called Star Trek Prodigy. It's going to be a kid's take on Star Trek.
Are you serious? That sounds cool. Animated Star Trek?
Bad Batch.
Well,
Bad Batch, yeah.
they got the Star Trek Below Deck.
Yeah, that's supposed to be funny, right? That's just a
Below
comedy? Below Deck?
comedy about what happens in the ships
But
outside of the.
it's like a parody, right? It's not
Yeah,
serious Star Trek?
But it's Star Trek still.
And what's the Nickelodeon one called, Teddy?
The Nickelodeon is called Prodigy.
Oh, okay, I'll check that one. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, so it's Star Trek trying to reach, the kids that are into Star Wars. Because Star Wars and
Yeah.
Star Trek, those guys have been in each other's throat for years, throwing lightsabers and photon torpedoes.
There's room for both. I don't know why people have to fight
I
about
love
it.
them both. I love them both. I would love for Spock to meet up with Obi-Wan one day.
Think they exist in the same universe?
Yeah, so then Visions by Star Wars is coming out. Star Wars Visions. And then I'm also looking forward to Station 11.
What's that? It's another Star Trek?
It's based on a book about after about the survivors of the pandemic, kind of in the nature of
Our pandemic?
yeah.
Station
But
11.
you know what TV show they should bring back?
Which one?
What's his name?
Firefly.
Constantine.
Oh yeah, you've talked
That
about
was
that.
an awesome show.
He
There was no
exists.
reason for them to
Doesn't he
cancel
exist
that.
in the Arrowverse?
Yeah, but they use them from when I watch, and I quit watching it after like season 8 or so. They used them once, and they were supposed to go in there as a character and spin off of that. And I mean, he had Dr. Fate. DC just needs to handle their business with their live action stuff. They leave a lot on the table.
Excuse me if the mic picked that up. So
but yeah,
there's
a lot of looking forward to this year as far as TV is concerned.
I feel like there's a lot of pent up demand, and I think a lot of stuff got pushed back. So I think it's all going to explode in 2021. A lot of content.
Alien.
Oh, is that sci-fi?
Yes, it's Alan Tudyk.
Oh yeah, okay.
The guy that played on Firefly. It was like a leaf. So basically, it to me watching the trailer for it, it felt like they were copying The Resident. You know, the TV series about the kid who's autistic.
Oh yeah. That's the feel you got from it.
That's the kind of, he's doing that. He's kind of taking that with the vibe of Monk and stuff like that, and kind of rolling it all up into one little thing. He's a doctor, and they needed him to solve some crazy crimes in this town. And so he's an alien that's, and they're like, "You're an alien," and no, I'm not, and he's acting weird, as Alan Tudyk acts.
And on the anime scene, I know Evangelion, finally the 4th movie is coming out in this month, January,
I believe.
Wow. So I'm really looking forward to that, and gotta go back. I should go back and rewatch all of them.
I didn't get through the 3rd one yet.
Yeah. 3rd one's the worst one. Is there a way? Are they streaming anywhere? I think you have to.
In America this year.
Yeah, Lupin the 3rd, the 1st, I think comes out this week. Like for streaming and for on DVD and buying digital. And then, of course, the new season starting up any day now.
Yeah. Tomorrow the first episodes are coming out.
Ooh. I'm trying to remember some of the names. There's a Skate one. There's that...
Skate. There's Dr. Stone, 2nd season. Yes. Promised Neverland, 2nd
Neverland.
season.
There's...
World Triggers continuing.
Slime continues. World Triggers back, yeah.
ReZero.
Ugh, there's tons of stuff. And that's just like stuff coming back. And then there's that Isekai, the granddaddy of all Isekai, the Jobless something. I can't remember what it was called. It looks really, really good. It's the Jobless Resurrection or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but it looks good. There's that one, Mamoto Oshi's writing one it's like a vampire band, which I'll check out, of course. There's that. It looks really interesting, but I don't know what's going on. It's something about an egg. The egg is the egg priority, world egg priority, or something like that. It looks interesting, but there's a lot of stuff. And then there's still Yashahime's continuing, and Jujutsu Kaisen's continuing. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, man. I think 2021 is gonna be packed. Entertainment options, guys.
It's going to be. I think a lot of it's going to be delayed. We're going to see some significant delays.
You think so?
Just to give people room, because there is going to be a lot of influx of stuff. People wanting to push a lot of stuff out.
Stuff that was supposed to have been in 2020.
You can't put 4 or 5 movies out because nobody's going to the theaters. So the competition is going to be really weird and stiff. So people are going to be like, "Oh, this movie's coming out. Let me delay mine just a little bit because I know if this movie comes out and this movie comes out and the people have to pay a little bit more to watch it streaming, they're not going to watch my movie. They're going to watch that movie." So, and Mulan already set precedent for what they are willing to buy.
I paid for Mulan
to see a movie early. So,
yeah, we'll see. But if 3/4 of the stuff that's supposed to come out, and another thing is just because it's coming out and it looks exciting doesn't mean it's good. So who knows how much of this stuff I'm waiting on is actually going to be good.
And I think quality is going to now be a factor, especially in the video game world. We just had the 2077 fiasco of 2020.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot now, people, companies, investors are going to be asking more questions about the products they're investing in and ensure more quality before release, because Cyberpunk, that stock crashed, and now they're in court
They're getting
being
sued,
by
yeah.
their investors because stuff just wasn't handled right. I mean, if I was CD Projekt Red, transparency, you know what? We're going to come out with the game. It is not complete now, but we're looking forward to this. Don't push a game and say it is the perfect game, and then in a very small asterisk, you need legal document glasses to read as an asterisk that says on PC, because that's misleading, because that's what they showed when all the footage came out and everything. They were showing PC, so technically they didn't lie, but going back, they did say that
It is hard when you advertise
it will work
because
on this and it will work on that. But
yeah, it's hard when you're advertising because whenever they show a screenshot or a video, should there be a little watermark on the corner saying like PC footage or PS5 footage, so people know specifically? Should we have that advertised?
You should be honest. If this is not in-game footage, tell people this is not. If this toy it does not fly by itself. Remember in the '90s, it was really big for them to put on toys.
Yeah, that's
Character
true.
does not shoot guns by itself.
So maybe they should say in the footage, what system.
Yeah, they should put
on.
that this is not in-game footage. This is rendered not on the system. This is rendered on PC, but it's supposed to look like what it's supposed to look like in game. Be upfront and honest. No Man's Sky recovered brilliantly. They didn't have the bugs, but I think it's just when you rush something, you put something out that's not quite ready, you're going to have a series of problems. Cyberpunk had its technical problems along with its, visual problems and stuff like that. So I think they're going to take a lot slower this year. 2021 is going to be a year.
Well, I mean, it happens every couple of years. There's some game that it's a lot of hype and it gets released a little early, and then there's a huge backlash. I don't know if I think it's going to keep happening. It might not happen every year with every release.
Released late, which was still too early.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, you know what this means. It comes down to everybody's favorite segment.
Yay!
Come on, Teddy's Treats. Come on, I know you got a treat for us, Teddy. I forgot to remind you to make sure you had a treat for us. But come on.
I have,
we got Teddy's Treats.
My treat for today is every dark cloud. No, every silver lining has its dark cloud.
I thought it's every dark cloud has its silver lining.
Every silver lining has its dark cloud. That's the way you have to think about that one.
About what?
I think that's what I think about. No, about that
this quote. Life or
about life. Yeah, that's why I see it. Some people say cup half full, cup half empty.
So you see it as every silver lining has a dark cloud. Mm-hmm. So every time something good happens to you, you should be wary that something bad's supposed to be there too.
I'm not saying you bask in the good, but you bring an umbrella just in case the bad happens.
That's amazing. Teddy's Treats, everyone.
I'd rather have it not need it than need it and not have it.
And now I just created a new segment on the spot. We're going to go with Gainer's Gifts.
I don't know what that
Give
means.
us a gift, Gainer. It's just your new segment where you gift us with
knowledge
some bit of knowledge, or how about just some
story.
Something? How about something that's like under the radar that deserves more attention? You have anything?
Like where the word eavesdropper came from?
Yeah, tell us about eavesdroppers. Where did that come from?
The word eavesdropper came from when water would come off the eaves of a house and hit the ground. That area where the water drops hit would be called the eavesdrop. And so they came up with the idea of eavesdropper as someone who's standing outside but still listening in, because that's an outside of the house part.
Interesting. That's amazing. Gainer's Gifts. Thank you.
I don't have any gifts to give. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Gainer, and thank you, Teddy. Thank you, Theodius, sir. Appreciate it. And this was Dirt, and I don't have anything. I don't have any gifts or treats to give everybody.
Time. You can give us your sign off.
I'll just give the sign off. Yeah, our generic sign off for now. This was Scattercast, Scatterbrain Studios. This was your host, Dirt McGirt, with Theodius and Gainer, and we'll be signing off until next week. Everybody stay safe and have lots of fun in 2021.
Take care.
Property of Majin Buu.
Did you say property of Majin Buu?
I said bibbity bobbity Majin Buu.
I thought you said property of Majin Buu.
It
This
could be
is-
property of Majin
I'm
Buu.
gonna get that tattooed right over, right across my back. Property of Majin Buu.
All right.
Get a tramp stamp of that.